it can feel boring, you know, even if it isn't. Do you know what I mean? It's just because of the consistency of it. And I think it's just helpful for everyone to hear, really, that, you know, unavailability can feel very exciting, right? Because we're sort of, it triggers like sort of trauma stuff in our body, right? Which, if you think about, you know, a trauma response is kind of fight or flight. It's high drama, it's a high intensity. And so, you know, with that, we get a lot of adrenaline, and we get that kind of, we get a rush almost, right? From people like that, because there's this uncertainty, and there's kind of confusion, and there's, you know, anxiety and all of that. And so it's just really helpful, again, for all of you to sort of think about that, because ultimately, though, we need to kind of reframe the truth about it, which is that the most boring thing on earth is sitting at home alone, waiting for an unavailable person, man, to call you when he won't, and you're just sat there on your own. And that is truly boring, right? So, you know, the reality of it versus the fantasy is just a really important distinction. And I think it just, sometimes it just takes time for us to get to a place of having truly had enough of that, and just saying, you know what, this is the most boring scenario in the world, because actually I'm tired of, you know, eating meals for one and sitting here staring at my blank messages, you know. And I do want someone to do things with. And that's not to say that you should just choose any old dull old fart, you know, and go and marry him for the sake of it at all, because you know, you can have it all, but it might not have that kind of constant feeling of very triggered fight or flight, you know, high intensity. And that's actually a good thing. You know, you want something really in the middle, and it does exist, you know, it really does. So so just bear that in mind. So just putting that out there, I think it's relevant to most of you probably as well.